नुसरत साहब, लता ताई, Kishore and Rafi Saab. These four singers were a whole school for me. I could learn literally everything about singing from these four names. Sonu Nigam, he was a major fan of Rafi Saab. So when he did his initial work, he would sing so many Rafi songs. पहला ये पहला प्यार तेरा मेरा सोनी पहली ये मुलाकात है.
Thank you so much for talking to us, Jubin, and welcome to ETimes.
Thank you.
To begin with, it is such an interesting single that you have come out with, Meethi Meethi. I mean, like I was telling you, it's something that we wouldn't have ideally expected from you. Talk to us about it and what was the thought behind it?
I mean, this was the thought behind us, that we wanted to do something really out of the comfort space. So, you know, for a while I've been tagged with the whole Bollywood scenario of music. I'm a playback singer, plus I do devotional music also. I sing sad songs, happy songs, dance songs. Even my last song was a dance song, which is Mast Nazron Se or Dil Galti. But I wanted to do something like really different. Visually, in audio, we were not finding the right thing to do. And then Payal came with this song Meethi Meethi and she's like, you can do it. And when I heard the song, I was a little reluctant. I was like, pata nahi Punjabi mein ga paunga, nibha paunga.
And you're rapping as well.
And then I'm rapping in that. So I think Payal showed faith. Somehow she was confident. She knew ki she said, you'll do it. कर लोगे आप. मैंने कहा, if she's confident, if the composer is confident, then as a singer I have to kind of go with it. And it is our bond. We've worked together since Tumi Aana. We've created great hits together. So she trusts me and I trust her, and that's how we make a team. And then Bhushan ji at T-Series trust us. So if we guys are like a trusting team, so we would, अगर अच्छा नहीं होगा ना तो हम बोल देंगे कि यार ये अच्छा नहीं है, इसको नहीं करते ऐसा. But we did it, we tried it, it worked, it sounded good to us. And then we shot it. We shot it the way we shot it, and I think we broke a pattern.
So talk to us about the kind of music that you've grown up listening to, because you know, of course, Hindi music in the 80s and 90s and even for that matter 70s was so beautiful.
It is. So, you know, something very interesting is that I grew up, so I have had four pillars for my musical foundation in terms of Hindi singing. Nusrat Saab, Lata Tayi, Kishore and Rafi Saab. You know, these four singers were a whole school for me. I could learn literally everything about singing from these four names. Then came the genres that we were working on, 80s and 90s. I remember listening to these songs because my parents were ardent fans of these songs and they were like completely into this music. तो मैं खिलौनों से खेल रहा हूँ तभी पीछे बज रहे हैं किशोर दा, रफ़ी साहब के गाने. So that is kind of still getting instilled somewhere in my muscle memory. It's coming. ऐसे कितने सारे गाने जो शायद मैंने tastefully ऐसे बैठ के ना सुने हो. But then when I sang them later for a recreation, I sang them. It had so much of myself in that song. I was sounding like myself on the song, and it was like my take on the song. It was more like my struggle or my hustle to कि मैं बस निभा दूँ गाने को. उससे बेटर गाना तो एक अलग ही बात है, वो तो it's not possible. पर मैं सिर्फ if I even get close to मतलब निभा दूँ गाने को ना, तो मेरे लिए मुझे लगता था कि हाँ मैंने कर लिया. और गाना निभाने के लिए मैं सिर्फ उसको ऑनेस्टी से गा देता था. I just used to sing it, feel it, and I used to sing it like myself. I was not trying to be something. It worked, and I mean this whole 80s and 90s, मुझे ऐसा लगता है पिछले 2-3 साल से मेरा schooling चल रहा है 80s and 90s का. I have understood so much more. I have so much more clarity in terms of music.
Do you remember any of your favorites from the 90s?
My favorites from the 90s? Oh my God, there's so much. There's so many. I mean, I've done so many from the... I have, you know, honestly, 90s का तो खैर एक ऐसा दौर था which is just left अभी, मतलब ऐसा भी नहीं कि बहुत पहले गया. मेरे 80s की तरफ बहुत सारे मेरे favorites रहे हैं. I think 90s, we can, if we talk of independent world, in 90s we had पहला ये पहला प्यार तेरा मेरा सोनी पहली ये मुलाकात है. Brilliant song.
Yes.
What a song for an independent song in the 90s. I mean, and Shanuda is sounding like a god of music out there, you know. Pehla ye pehla. He's got so much voice in him. It's amazing.
Absolutely. And people were even experimenting with videos at that time.
Wow.
You know, with the picturization and the stories behind all the songs.
Absolutely.
It was really beautiful.
Amazing. Amazing.
Yeah. The other thing is that, you know, nowadays a lot of singers are accused of remixing songs or, you know, singing the remixes, but actually it all started way back in the 90s when Asha Bhosle herself was remixing her own songs. Talk to us about that. Do you think it's unfair?
You know, I think nothing is unfair. I think it's all fair to sing whatever you want to sing. I myself have been associated with so many recreations, and what really matters is how you see it. While I am approaching it, I'm not trying to outdo anything.
Right.
I'm not trying to say that I'm going to do better than this song. That's not my thought process. जैसे मैंने कहा मैं सिर्फ निभाने की कोशिश करूँ कि मैं निभा दूँ किसी तरह गाने को. I just want to make that song mine, and it's a song that I have listened to while I'm growing up. It's nostalgia for me. So today, if people are listening to me and I'm getting to sing one of those songs from my childhood, I would definitely love to do it. And covers have always been there, you know. For instance, Sonu Nigam, he was a major fan of Rafi Saab. So when he did his initial work, he would sing so many Rafi songs and he would release them, and people used to love it. People used to love him singing Rafi songs, their present favorite voice singing their favorite song. So it has been there forever, for a very long time, and you love it or you hate it, but you can't ignore it.
Absolutely.
You love those songs, you would listen to them. You might say that what a bad song, but when you'll be chilling with your friends, and that song when that song plays, you're gonna sing the whole lyric of the song. You're gonna enjoy it, smile to it, make memories on it, and that's what entertainment is.
Right, absolutely. So Zubin, we're going to do a fun segment with you.
Okay.
It is called the awkward playlist. Right. Okay. So we're going to ask you a couple of questions, and you have to sing whatever comes to your mind.
Okay.
We will take it as it comes. So.
Okay.
All right. So let's play the awkward playlist.
Spontaneity.
Yes. Asking your boss for a raise. What song comes to your mind?
When I'm asking my boss for a raise, है तेरी मेहरबानी के अंधेरों से हम मुकर गए, है तेरी मेहरबानी के बिन जाने ही हम सवर गए. I think that's what I'm going to sing if I want raise.
Perfect. Actually, that's meherbani.
Gratitude.
Yes. Bumping into an ex.
तुझे कितना चाहें और हम तेरे साथ हो जाएंगे ख़त्म. तुझे कितना चाहें और हम.
Right. Perfect. Meeting your girlfriend's parents for the first time.
एक मुलाकात हो, तुम मेरे पास हो, जीने की वजह तुम बनो.
Right. Perfect.
Thank you.
And you know, talking to somebody but not knowing their name or who they are, but you have to continue the conversation.
तेरी मेरी गल्ला होगी मशहूर, करना कभी तो मुझे नजरों से दूर, कितने चली है तू. I think that would. I don't even know how it works, but maybe it works.
Yeah, absolutely. And when you arrive late for a date.
मैनू माफ़ी दे, मैनू माफ़ी, मैनू माफ़ी दे, मैनू माफ़ी, मैनू माफ़ी दे, मैनू माफ़ी, सज़ा भुगती मैं काफ़ी.
Beautiful. All right. So before we let you go, you have to sing a couple of lines for Meethi Meethi, and you know, yeah. Take it.
तेरी मिठी मिठी मैं ता गल सुनिया, तेरे सोने सोने मुखड़े तेरा वेख्या. तेरी मिठी मिठी मैं ता गल सुनिया, तेरे सोने सोने मुखड़े ते रब वेख्या कदी तू जुदाई वाली गल ना करना संग जीने मरने का इरादा हो गया धड़का तो पहले भी दिल ये मेरा शोर इस बारी थोड़ा ज्यादा हो गया तेरी मिठी मिठी मैं ता गल सोने तेरे सोने सोने मुखड़े ते रब वेख्या मैं तेरी तेरी अखां बाजो जी नहीं सकदा मर नहीं सकदा की करा तेरा हाँ छड़ के चल नहीं सकदा रुक नहीं सकदा तोल तराजू में दिल मेरा तुल नहीं सकदा रानी मेरी तू है तेरे बिन जी नहीं लगदा
Well, thank you so much for talking to us. Always a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you so much.